Hello everyone. Welcome to this video on creating an indicator report using bold reports. Before getting into the steps, let's take a look at the indicator report item itself. Indicators are minimal representations of gauges that visualize the state of particular data at a glance. They're mostly used inside tables to represent state values of key performance indicators. Here we are representing the state of response time using the smiley indicator. In this video, we are going to design a report that analyzes customer support representative details with respect to average response turnaround time. We will then visualize the state of response times using smiley indicators. Now, let's see how to configure the data source and dataset. Click the data icon in the configuration panel. Click the New Data button. In the Data Sources configuration panel, choose the SQL connection type. In the Name field, specify the data source name Customer Support Representative. Click the Advanced Options Navigation button. In the Connection String field, enter the connection string. Choose None in Authentication Type and click Connect. Since we are using switch statements in SQL Query to find the average resolution time, navigate to the SQL Query Editor by toggling the Code option in the Query Designer. The SQL Query Editor allows you to write, edit, execute, and reuse SQL statements. Enter the SQL query to extract the customer representative name and average turnaround time details from the database. I have provided the SQL query in the video description for your convenience. Click the Run button and the extracted details will be displayed. Now, click the Finish button. Let's start configuring the customer support representative data into a table report item. Drag a table report item from the item panel into the design surface. Now, let's configure the header text and data for each column. To set header text content, let's focus on the first cell in the table report item and enter the column header text in the content property. You can see the header text is assigned in the correct cell. Then we can assign the required fields in each table cell. We also have a set of properties to customize the table UI. Select the header row. In the Properties pane, under the Basic Settings category, change the font style to bold. Under the Alignment category, choose Center in Text Alignment and Middle in Vertical Alignment. Align the second row the same way. I have customized the table. Let me preview the report by switching to Preview mode. You can see the state of response time is represented in numeric format. We are going to configure smiley indicator types for the following states to visualize the response times. If the response time value falls between 0 and 4, we are going to show a green face smile icon. If the response time value falls between 4.01 and 8, we are going to show a yellow face neutral icon. If the response time value falls between 8.01 and 12, we are going to show a red face frown. Now, let's see how to represent the state of response time using an indicator. Drag and drop the indicator report item from the item panel into the third column of the table. Navigate to the Indicator Value Properties section, and click Expression by clicking the icon next to the indicator value to configure the response time value for the indicator. Enter the expression in the Expression dialog. Choose Custom for indicator type. We are going to configure a smiley indicator with 3 states. Select Face Smile from Icon field and Green from Color palette. And assign the start and end values as 0 and 4. Click the Add icon. And select Face Neutral from the Icon field. And Yellow from Color palette. And assign the start and end values as 4.01 and 8. The same way, click the Add icon. Select Face Frown from the Icon field. And Red from the Color palette. And assign the start and end values as 8.01 and 12. Now click the Preview button, and you'll see the indicators visualizing the state of average response times. The average response time of Laura is 3.5, which is represented by the green face smile icon. The average response time of Stephen is 5, which is represented by the yellow face neutral icon. And the average response time of Michael is 8.5, which is represented by the red face frown icon. In this video, we learned how to represent the state of values using the indicator report item in bold reports. Stay tuned to this channel for our upcoming videos on bold reports. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.